Happy New Year. This is Faye, and I sell Medicare plans. I'm your sales strategist for 2024 and beyond. So let's start the year off by thinking about those things that present a new year and a new you. First of all, let's cover the topic of education. When it comes to education, we need to embrace any new ideas, and every day, as insurance professionals, we should be seeking to learn something new that can help us and help our customers. This session is going to be about new focuses for new you, new looks, new things that you might want to think about for this new year. Now, one of the things that we all have to consider is fashion and style. For different parts of the country, we dress differently to conduct our business. However, it is always appropriate to wear branded shirts, branded dresses, branded materials that show who you are. That's always appropriate. So if you have the opportunity to actually order or design for yourself any styles, any shirts, any clothing that actually brands you, your business, lets people know when they see your shirt who you are and what you do, that is definitely appropriate. Think about inviting others into any informative sessions that you're having. Think about inviting medical professionals. Think about inviting other professionals that can help the seniors that you work with to understand different things that they are able to do to keep themselves healthy. One of the other things under fashion, of course, is your hair and your makeup. I'm not the most beautiful person in the world, but I do try when I am going to be seen by others to look appropriately. So try to look appropriate. Style your hair with something easy to do so that you're not spending a lot of time and a lot of effort. You can get up and get it done and get going. A lot of people have gone natural, like myself, because it is so easy to do and so easy to keep. So that's a thought that you can do for hair. And for makeup, for everyday makeup, you really don't want to be as made up as you might be as you're going to a gala or a formal affair. So think about what's going to work for you. What's going to cover those blemishes? What's going to make you look happy? What's going to make you feel happy? Think about how you might be able to do that. And you can encourage your customers to do the same thing. There are strategies that you can use to offer hair and nail boutiques and hair and nail sessions for your customers. That's one way of getting into the community, getting them to really care about themselves, getting them to really know how it feels again to really look good and feel good and dress good. Secondly, let's talk about new ideas. So in every business, the way you get to the new is to review the old. Definitely you will want to take the time to review what you did, not just in AEP, but what you have done throughout 2023. And you may even want to go back and compare that to 2022 and 2021. When you're comparing the years over year and what you've done, it makes it so much easier to plan for the year to come. Now, you're going to set a big goal. You definitely got to start from this day, January 1, to set a big goal for 2024. But that big goal isn't going to be accomplished today. That big goal is for the year. So then you're going to break that down to compare how best you can work and put that together is by looking at what you did over the past year. There may be periods when you did nothing, like during the summer. Was it too hot? Did you decide the kids were home and you weren't going to work? So maybe you didn't work. That's okay. It's your business. You can run it the way you want to run it. But when you set this big goal, remember, you may have to make some sacrifices in order to get to that big goal. Consider hands-on activities. Consider setting up yourself wherever you can so that you are in front of more people. One of the biggest things that I hear insurance professionals talk about is, how do I get more sales? Well, in order to get more sales, you got to make yourself visible to more people. You have to see more people. Look at the numbers. Start to capture those numbers. How many people did you see last week? How many people did you see during the month of December? How many people did you see during the month of April of last year? That's how you will know the numbers that you've done and the numbers that you need to do. You need to do more. You need to be in front of more people, because it's not about selling, hardcore selling. It's actually about being visible to an individual who needs the service that you have, and being there at the right time and at the right moment. That also means that you're going to use various means of doing this. It's not just a one-shop thing. It's not just sitting in a Walmart. It's not just sitting in a Walgreens. It's not just going to a senior center. You have to have enough opportunities to put your face in front of the people who need your services. And eventually, those people, someone will recognize that, yes, this is what I really need to do. Perhaps I should talk to this person. Another thought for the new year is, what foods are you eating? I have a new channel, and it's about bossing diabetes. You'll see more and more about that in 2024. And that's because I am diabetic. But I make sure that I try to learn everything that I can about my body, everything that I can about diabetes, everything that I can about what the effects of diabetes are to cause other illnesses. And those are the things that I want to share with you. But even before I was diagnosed as diabetic, I don't think I ate properly, particularly when I was working all day, working real hard. I didn't stop to go to the restroom when I should. I didn't eat properly. I would grab something from fast foods, or I didn't think ahead about what I was going to eat for the day. So when I got hungry, that's when I would just stick anything and everything into my mouth. And that's not the best way to do this. If you want to be able to have good food that you enjoy eating, and not deprive yourself of the foods that you enjoy, then it takes a little bit of time. It is going to take a little bit of time in your daily activity to actually set aside the time to think ahead about where you're going to be and what you're going to eat for the day. And if you're doing intermittent fasting, which is so acceptable right now, choose those intermittent times that are going to work for you. If you are on the road and you're working during the day, intermittent fasting is truly something that you can consider. But the overall effect of what food you're eating and how you're eating healthy will all come back to your nutrition and your wellness and your energy level. The more you are able to control those things and think ahead, plan it into your schedule, then you're able to plan what's going to really work for you and give you that time and that balance that you're looking for. Speaking of balance, that's the next area. We have home life, we have family life, we have church life, we have organizations that we belong to, we have work, we have business. So for those of you who are running a business, balance. I know that some people say there is no balance, you have to just put it all together, but for each person, some of us have small kids that we have to cook for and make sure that they're taken care of. We have spouses, we have significant others. There are times that we really want to spend with our family doing what's good for the family and good for everyone. That helps you to feel better as well. So you got to figure out a balance. And no, it doesn't always have to be scheduled. Sometimes spontaneous things that you do with your family or your loved ones is so precious. So think about that in your planning. Leave time also for yourself. Make sure that you have mind, body, spirit connections within yourself. And that could be a yoga class, a Tai Chi class, could be just meditation in the morning, could be praying, reading your Bible, whatever it is. Don't forget to have a mind, body, spirit connection for yourself. That's critical. Now, I'm just going to summarize the things that I think are important for this new year. So first of all, we talked about education. Don't forget to get whatever you feel you don't know. But if you don't know what you don't know, then you need to find a coach, ask the question, find someone that you can confide in who you can ask the question. And you noticed in all of my information, there is a free 30-minute discovery call. There is no charge for that discovery call. I'm willing to offer it to anyone who wants to have that call. You just need to book it through calendly.com/F Horton. Book 30 minutes for your discovery call and find out what it is that you don't know or what it is you think you know, but you need help with. Then I talked about the new look. The new look, the new you, the new look. You got to think about your fashion and style, your hair and makeup. You got to think about how you're going to dress appropriately for your business. Put all that together. This is a great time to clean out your closet. The things that don't fit, the things that you haven't worn in 2-3 years, it's time to get rid of them. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that, but just like everything else, clothes change, everything changes, fashions change. Be comfortable. And most importantly, think about for 2024, those clothing that are going to brand you, and your business. Do hair and makeup that's simple. The next was learning and technology. Make sure that you get into get all of the systems that you need. And if you have to pay for them, pay for them. It's tax deductible. But get what you need to help you to run more efficiently. And I can help you with that, finding out what that might be that you're missing in your 30-minute discovery call. And then, of course, foods. Don't forget that nutrition and wellness is important for not only you, but it is also important for your family and your loved ones, for you to be healthy. It's critically important for you to be healthy if you are running your own business. So take the time to plan out how you're going to eat and help everybody to eat better throughout the year. Don't forget, lastly, have that mind, body, spirit connection. Do that for yourself. Take the time daily, weekly, however, but take some time, put it in your calendar that you're not doing anything else for those 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever you decide for your own mind, body, spirit connection. This is Faye, and I sell Medicare plans. I want to welcome you to 2024, and we will begin to have our Monday podcast every Monday going forward. Thank you so very, very much for watching and listening to the podcast, I Sell Medicare Plans. Send your friends over, and if you're seeing this on YouTube, by all means, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know whatever comments you have about this podcast or any of the others. Best wishes for a successful 2024.